So we could always check this dashboard to see whether or not we've met the criteria to host the event. And then once we have, we can actually go back to this event request. And if we're signed into the system, the event request, or actually we would go to the web forms. No, actually we wouldn't go to the web forms. We would go from here on the request, we would go to the results, and these are the submissions that we've received. In this case, for some reason, we don't have any submissions. So what would happen would be that your people who are asking for volunteers would obviously fill this out. So let's just fill it out. So we filled this out. Now, if I wasn't logged in right now, this field set right here, the administrative information, would not be available, and it would automatically be set to undecided. So if we submit this, we can go back and look at the results. So what we would do after we have figured out that we can actually do this event is we would go to this and we would mark this thing as approved, and we would, if we want to write any message to them about whether or not it was approved or it was denied, we would enter the message here. And we would click submit, and that would send them an email with that contact information, or alternatively we could give them a call about the fact that their event was approved. And I could probably even build a better interface for this, but this is what we have right now. I could build a better approval interface, but right now that's what we have. So let's go back to CiviCRM and to the dashboard. So they would receive the email, and then you have to contact all the people which are associated with this event, and I will show you how to do that under the mailing video next. But right now, let's go back and look at events. So here's the menu, and we've covered the dashboard. You've seen that. Another thing to notice here on the dashboard is there are ways of getting RSS feeds and an HTML listing, and I already showed you the page regarding that, or an iCal. So if you actually have an iCal calendar, you can import the events into that iCal calendar. And you can actually, within the system, you can register participants for an event. So we would choose the event, and we would either create a new contact or choose an existing contact and register them in the event. Or if we knew that they were not going to show, we could potentially even mark that in the system. And find participant. This is to either during or afterwards to find for a certain event. You can find a participant, so you would click here to mark the event. You would click here, volunteer, if that's what you wanted to do, and you would click search and you would find the event. And manage event, that again is already what was part of the dashboard. It's just a listing of all the events. And that's about it. We pretty much covered all the functionality for the event for now. Additional functionality obviously can be built, The next one will probably cover mailings. Until then.